Essex made it 3 one-day cup wins from 3 at home as they convincingly defeated Yorkshire by 88 runs on DLS to move into 3rd place in their group. Feroz Kouchi and Josh Rymel started well enough after Tom Westley won the toss and batted as his side looked for a 3rd successive win in this competition. But the opening partnership was concluded in the 6th over with 26 runs on the board as Kouchi on 17 was bowled through the gate by a nip-backer. Rymel will be disappointed with his dismissal for sure. He took on a run in spite of hitting the ball firmly to mid-off, where the bounce was kind to the fielder who threw down the stumps with the batsman gone for a dozen. Thankfully, in the form of Westley and Grant Roelofsen, Essex now had 2 men in prime form at the crease, and with the former starting brightly, the total reached 43 for 2 at the end of 10 overs. It was, however, largely tough going, conditions above not in the batsman's favour as they had been in the last 2 convincing victories. But Roelofsen, having bedded in, then struck 2 sixes in the space of 4 deliveries in the 19th over. Roelofsen was very quick to spot the short ball and made no mistake in dispatching it the distance, the 100 up for the home team in over 21. Roelofsen was at his 50 off his 58th delivery. He'd hit 4 fours and 2 sixes, and he added a 3rd with another superbly timed hit over leg. Westley had far less of the strike in a stand which had moved into 3 figures when the skipper began to find a boundary himself. He moved through the gears by striking 3 fours from 4 balls, and it looked again as if his side were going to back themselves into another strong position in Chelmsford. Roelofsen was playing a huge part in that. Once again, he was enjoying his time at the crease with Westley as the 2 of them took their partnership to 151. Before it was broken, Westley added to his 2 tons in succession with another 50. His 5th 4 took him there from the 64th ball he'd received. But to the next ball he faced, he was out for 52. He went after Harry Sullivan, but top-edged and the bowler completed the dismissal. Westley left with a total on 184 for 3, and as he removed his padding, the innings imploded. Roelofsen fell in Sullivan's next over, the 35th. Robin Das did what Robin Das seems to do, an early maximum, just followed by his wicket. Another to fall from a reverse sweep, out for 20. Nick Brown was bowled by a ball from Jack Strutt, which straightened and would have interested Luke Benkenstein at the non-striker's end. Benkenstein was also bowled to a shot he probably won't want to see again. Shutt found more turn to hit the timbers again. Aaron Nijar, the man to go this time, out for 2. Jamal Richards followed for a duck, feathering a ball behind. And the innings was over in a flash. Raymond Toole chipping Matthew Waite to mid-on. From the dominant position of 184 for 2, Essex had crumbled to 240 all out. They'd suffered a similar collapse last time out, but still won handsomely, and would have felt that 240 was not a bad total. And when Shane Slater had Harry Duke edging behind with his 4th delivery, it could be a winning one. Sure enough, Nijar was handed the ball in the 5th over, and he struck with his very first delivery. Quite what Luxton was thinking, only he will know. Slater then had Will Frame taken at slip by Kouchi, and next ball, Jonathan Tattersall was legged before to the paceman. Yorkshire 4 wickets down after only 32 balls of their innings, with just 30 runs on the board. Slater with the figures of 3 for 15 from 3 overs of skilled bowling. Yorkshire had to slowly rebuild, and that also built the pressure, and that was increased when Toole trapped Waite in front for 15. The left armour then moved the ball the other way to catch the edge of Matthew Reelis's bat, a wicket which had the Eagles bossing the game, their opponents in a mess on 72 for 6 after 17 overs. And after just 2 more, rain took the players off, and it was heavy enough to soon end the game with the visitors on 76 for 6. And that gave Essex another comprehensive win, 88 runs on DLS, and that takes them up to 3rd in their group, with away games at Worcestershire and Hampshire up next.